videos because I love them. I love doing this. I love live feed. Number 8.
I'm sure no one's going to wish to go higher than that, so we can just be done with it now.
$10,000.
That's number 8 through number 5. So, number 4. That's number 4 and number 3. Number 2.
$50,000 cash.
Cash. And number 1.
You ain't never seen 100,000. Me and K1 running through a money crowd. You can keep the 20s and the 50s. I just want the 100s, nigga, all business. You ain't never seen 100,000. Me and K1 running through a money crowd.
$100,000 from 8 to 1, $250,000. Biggest small tire race in history. What's up, everybody? Sorry about running late again. I'm telling y'all, technology, the job, everything is fighting us at Grand Hustle to make this an interesting show. But we ain't gonna let it stop us. We're gonna get it in, we're gonna get it done, we're gonna get prepped for the biggest small tire race in history, $250,000, 256 cars. Y'all know how we do. We got to cover all business first before we get into the meat of things. So to our sponsors, come on, Jen.
Hey guys, I'm Jen with Grand Hustle Racing. We have a big event coming up and we're excited. We just wanted to thank all of our sponsors, Kyle Fisher at Hot Shot Secrets located in Mount Gillen, Ohio. They offer a full line of high performance oils and additives for every application. From your daily driver to your tow rig to your race car, they have you covered. Hot Shot Secrets is now the fastest growing lubricant company in America, and that's due to their passion to develop high-end formulas that are backed by science to guarantee ultimate performance and protection of your vehicle. Mark Odom at Zero In Racing is one of the leading fabrication shops in the Panhandle of Florida, offering some of the lowest for performance parts, wiring, fabrication, and tuning. Reach out and schedule your appointment through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, or call them at 844-937-6461. Jamie and Kelly Otts at Memphis 10 are teaming up with us at Grand Hustle for this epic race by sponsoring, sending cars to compete, and also providing video coverage by none other than Brandon Hall. James and Christy O'Brien at Big Iron Environmental, which we began over 30 years ago with 1 truck and 2 employees, has evolved into what is now Big Iron Environmental, Inc., a family-owned and operated metal recycling company on the Emerald Coast, serving businesses and communities throughout Florida, Alabama, and Mississippi. They have the opportunity to give companies like yours a better, cleaner, and financially beneficial return on recyclable metal products. They provide a menu of added services to customers and create viable recycling solutions for demolition companies and contractors. Big Iron can help your business with all recycling needs. They provide knowledgeable staff, customer service personnel excited specifically to your account, next day pickups, competitive offerings for your scrap equipment. They can be contacted at info@bigironinc.com for your recycling solutions. Tyler Thumble with Precise Automotive and Performance is a locally owned and operated shop in Hazel Green, Alabama. They specialize in anything and everything with an LS motor. It does not matter if it's a basic cam install, full race car build, or show car. They make it happen. They take pride in their work to make their customers happy rather than just the quick turnaround for a quick buck. Their customers leave knowing it's right, and if they need anything, they are always there to help. They build relationships, not just cars. Ryan Mueller at Mueller Performance is located in Paris, Texas, and they are your source for LS and big block Chevy engines and components. They are also a direct distributor of turbos, full systems, engine management systems, transmissions, converters, rear ends, and shocks, among many other things. If you want everything for your car done the right way, call them to let them deal with it. You can reach them through Mueller Performance Facebook business page, their website at www.muellerpart.com. Thanks, guys. We also want to take a moment and thank Shirley Cooley at Cooley Smoking Vapors, located in Pascagoula and Lucedale, Mississippi. They have over 100 flavors of e-liquid, freebase and salt nic, mods, tanks, disposables, CBDs, flour, glass, gummies, and crayon. They come with a lifetime warranty on all their hardware. Shea Panner at Driven Speed Performance. They are located in Rainbow City, Alabama, specializing in the LS platform. From can kits to complete engine builds, DSP is home of Scandalous, owned by Dustin Harwell, the fastest four-wheel drive TBSS in the world. We make heavy stuff go fast. Matt Rice at SHITBOX Performance. SHITBOX Supply produces high-quality hose and AN fittings for the budget-minded racer with a shit happens, no leak guarantee that anyone can feel good about. Offering everything your SHITBOX needs to get on the road or hit the track. www.shitboxsupply.com. Scotty Roberts at Regulator Motorsports, located in Pikeville, Tennessee. Regulator Motorsports started 2 years ago with a group of friends that all have 20 plus years of drag racing experience. They do everything from chassis work to engine builds. Nitrous boosted applications. They are blue collar guys that run everything they build and stand behind their work, from street to the strip. Joe Barsh at Bomb Track Fabrication, located in Brownsburg, Indiana. Bomb Tracks Fabrication is a small family-run CNC machine shop in Brownsburg, Indiana. They manufacture a number of components for many companies, private labels, as well as their own line of products, including chassis components such as tube adapters, battle clamps, motor plates, and many more. And they also manufacture the D's Nuts brands of aluminum lug nuts, which are made only from US-made 7075 material on their US-made CNC machines. They'll have plenty of lug nuts as well as traction compound at the Big Come Up event later this month. We want to thank Karen Price at Racer Outlet in Eudora, Kansas, a racer-owned apparel company that has the whole family covered. They feature a full women's line, kids options from 12-month, youth, XL, and of course, all the great items for guys with more size options than your average vendor at 5XL. The famous yellow merchandise truck will be fully stocked with this event with t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, stickers, banners, and more. We even feature the famous bargain bin, $10 clearance shirts. It's a steal. You can check out their selection at www.raceroutlet.com. And then we have Red Tide Canopies with Josh Minson. They offer everything from custom canopies, banners, flags, table covers.
All right, just like we did the other night, that's a pre-recorded video. Josh Minson over at Red Tide Canopies offers everything from custom canopies, banners, flags, table covers, trade show displays, cruise shirts, as well as many other products to help you promote your business, organization, or team. Red Tide is the official canopy of champions. Visit them at redtidecanopies.com for more information. All right, folks, y'all know how we do. I know it gets a little static, but every time these businesses has helped us in a huge way make this race happen and happen nice. So we have to give them their clout. All right, I'm waiting on Scooby to come. And once he jumps in, we're going to start with the cars. There he goes. We're going to start with the cars. Then we're going to move on into a little bit of a rule discussion. We've had some things pop up. I've talked to the track operator, track manager, track owner, and we have come to a decision about the come up. I seen somebody's text on Facebook today talking about changing rules after a lock-in. That is not correct, but it's also correct. But we'll elaborate on that in just a little bit. We're going to bring Scooby Watson in and let's get these cars started. What's up, Scooby?
What's going on?
Tired, man. Tired.
Man, I know, right? I've been in work day and ball practice. I tell you.
Hey, like I say, y'all know how we do. We come in, we bring a little fire. What we promote is what we're going to give y'all. It's in the middle of the work week. We got to double up. We missed yesterday, had to catch up on some things. Like I say, me and Scooby got a full-time job. We're going to double up. Tonight is 32. Tomorrow night is 32. We'll chill out the weekend. We bring you back 32 more come next Tuesday. So without further ado, we're going to get this car started. Let's go dropping at number 65. Bam. Mr. German Valdez. Mr. German Valdez. We ain't going to spend a whole lot of time. We're going to get through these cars because we got a discussion to have tonight. So we're going to move right along to 66. Bam, Mr. Tyler Sims. Check him out, the gambler. Sitting at the 66 spot.
Thought that was Kenny Rogers.
Y'all know this car. Yeah, they call him the Chicken Hawk. Y'all know him and his wife. Every no-prep event they can get to, they're there supporting all these promoters out there chasing that money. Mr. Robert is in the house. Chicken Hawk, 67. Quinn Shireman. This is another car, repeat offender for the Grand Hustle Camp. All the races, they jump in. The car is bad, it's clean, it is fast. Sitting at that 68 spot, Mr. Quinn Shireman. EJ, this is a guy that was supposed to come up. If nobody knows, EJ had a bad wreck. He's from the state of Alabama, my home state. Had a bad wreck, recovered, and is coming back to get down and dirty with us at the come up. Mr. EJ Palowitz at 6'9". Oh, come on, Scooby.
There he is, Gary the Gangster, Mr. Gary Danos, my hometown hero.
Gary the Gangster, 7-0. Mr. Sonny Smart. Y'all see this ride. Y'all know it ain't going to be no joke. I've talked to this guy. They're actually bringing 2 cars to the show. Sitting in at the 7-1 spot, Mr. Sonny Smart. Whoop, whoop.
Hey.
Come on with
it. That's a hungry little Billy goat.
Marty Wood Jr. up in here on the 7-2 spot. Everybody know this car as the Billy Goat. He's been to every Grand Hustle Racing Civil War, and he was not going to miss the come up. He was at Civil War 3. He was getting set up. He's been testing, putting it in. He said he will not pull the tires like on this picture, like he did at CW 3, 2, and 1. He is going to ride it out. He keep it on the ground. He's chasing the money. Mr. Marty Wood Jr. at 72. Homeboys.
My neighbor, Mr. Andy Fortner in Rustang, coming in at 73. Me and Andy was over at Cruising the Coast this week. He got it on his mind, Shannon.
Also, I hit you on Mr. Andy Fortner, stepped in a big way. We have our raffle truck coming up, the Grand Hustle Racing Shop truck. Mr. Andy Fortner built our motor. So big shout out to him as a sponsor for that shop truck. Andy Fortner sitting in at number 73. I told y'all this man had 2 cars coming. He called this the Rainmaker. Mr. Jason Bergstrom, 74. Second car on the list, clean as the first. I'm telling you, if he's putting in that buy-in for 2 spots, he is going to be able to get down this no surface back end of the track. Watch out for him. Sitting at number 74, Jason Bergstrom. At the number 75, man, that Mustang is clean.
Yes, sir.
That thing clean.
Yes, sir. That's nice there. Mr.
That is
Adam Franco.
That looked more like a radio prep car than a no prep. We gonna see what he's shaking. Mr. Adam Franco sitting at the 75 spot. Oh, everybody ought to know this car. Mr. Bobby Parks is in the house for the come up. 7-6. Mr. Bobby Parks. Evan Antoni, I'm telling y'all, don't let those rims fool you. He sent me the picture that he had. The man's been working on this car nonstop. He signed up with us for a CW1. We've been in the mix 1, 2, 3. He's been working on the car. He's got it well enough to buy into this race to be a contender. Mr. Evans sitting at number 77. Randy Williams is in the house. Another Fox Body Coupe sitting in at number 78. Mr. Randy Williams. Another coupe, Fox Body. Mr. Lee Davis coming in the 7-9 spot. Mr. Lee Davis. All right, we done told y'all. I think it was on the first set. This family had 2 cars already that went down in the mix. And here comes the third. Thomas Roberts Mrs. Carly Roberts at the 8-0 spot. They got 3 cars in this race. Raggedy Ann in the house. Hey, that was an impressive car for CW3, Scooby.
Sure was. It definitely was impressive.
Very impressive. Keep your eyeballs on it. If you don't know this car, keep your eyeballs on him. CJ Buckner driving Raggedy Ann, sitting at the 8-1 spot. At 8-2 spot, Mr. Jamie Williams. Beautiful car. Another Mustang coupe. We're gonna have a car show.
Is that Jamie the Madisonville boy?
That is him.
Oh, okay. They got some bad rides. Y'all look them up. Madisonville boys.
Mr. Jamie Williams sitting at the 8-2 spot. Uh-oh, here we go. Promoter out of Tennessee. Actually, promoter for Crossville. Has the car, has it set up. Y'all see he's on the street. He sent that picture to me to have this flyer built for a reason. On the street, on the back end of a track. Got tested, ready to go. Mr. Wes Clapp is in the house, sitting at the 8-3 spot. I love this car.
I like that.
I do too. 8-4 Chevy Deuce. Mr. Mike Farley, on the 84 spot, coming in hot with this beautiful Chevy 2. Michael Cole. Hey, everybody should know this car. Everybody knows Nick Taylor. CW1 down in Leaksville. Nick Taylor come down, and he knocked out first pair down our hottest car from the South. Nick Taylor came up against Joey Pierre and ran around and pulled a shoot on him in this car right here. He sold it, and Mr. Michael Cole is coming back, occupying the 8-5 spot. Malibu is in the house. Mr. Logan Duval sitting at the 8-6 spot. Man, we got some Mustang. If you driving anything other than a Mustang, I'm gonna tell y'all.
If a Mustang don't win this, we got a problem.
We got a problem. Mr. Logan Duval in the 8-6 spot. 8-6 spot. Hey, if everybody can tell, all these cars are our main bottom line, spirit of the class. We got Mr. Michael Huckabee sitting at the 8-7 spot. Little S10 truck ready to roll out. Mr. Benji Ross, he done changed it up. It's still a Mustang, but it's different gen. Changed it up for us at the 8-8 spot. Mr. Benji Ross. Oh, come on, Scooby.
There he is. Mr. Controversial. John Ludeman sitting in cornfed at 8-9.
8-9. I'm going to talk a little bit about John Ludeman. John Ludeman came to CW3. He has worked and put hours, money into this car, and he finally got it to come around. Cornfed went to the Final Four. Oh, Scooby getting phone calls on live feed. Scooby.
Man.
Ludeman went to the Final Four in CW3. He's got the car going together. He's been upgrading. I think he'll be one for the mix that the show should be watching. I'm telling you, keep your eye on corn.
Man, he made a good showing up there in Indiana. I'm talking about he was on it.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Repeat offender. Ain't heard from him for a minute. He been sitting back. Iron Man is what they call this. First car I seen a video. I think it was on 1320. This joker left the line on the street and hung the tires up for about 400-500 foot. And I was like, man, I got to get this dude to this race. Came in to CW1, put on a show. Here, Iron Man, Mr. Jacob Dufresne, sitting at 9-0 spot. Another Alabama native, homeboy right here, been running the streets and the track in the state of Alabama for as long as I can remember. Mr. Ashley Pouncey, sitting at the 9-1 spot, Alabama representing. My boy, my man, Trey Styles. Mr. Jeff Thomas, sitting at 9-2. Everybody should know Jeff Thomas. He holds that badass race up north called War in the Woods. They just had a heck of a show, packed out event, and he's coming back down to support Grand Hustle for the come up. He's a repeat offender with Grand Hustle at all Civil Wars. Lo and behold, he's there for the come up. Mr. Jeff Thomas at the 9-2 spot. Mr. Trent Diaz sitting at the 9-3, another Nova. We changing it up a little bit, Scooby. It wasn't another Mustang.
I know it. That's a nice looking one now.
Yep, murdered out. I like him murdered out. Mr. Trent Diaz at 9-3.
You spoke too soon.
Bam, got a nut. And nut. Ken Cargill sitting at the 9-4 spot. Came and represented CW3, race with us. Liked how we did business. Figured he wanted to come put his name in the hat on the come up, chasing that big money. Mr. Ken Cargill sitting at 9-4 spot. All right, Mr. Chris in another Fox body coupe. Scooby, we got out of 256 calls. I guarantee you we got 200 Fox bodies.
Exactly.
I love it. We should have called this the come up Mustang edition. Mr. Chris coming in at the 9-5 spot. All right, repeat offender. He was at CW3. I told you, anybody ran CW1, CW2, CW3 had an automatic invitation to the come up. And these guys are jumping on it. Mr. Robert Wilson in the 9-6 spot in the Malibu. All right.
And to say he gonna switch motors and bring his coupe, he ain't bringing the Mustang. It's too many.
Hey, he capable of doing it. Hey, you better go with Mustang so we can get in that money.
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, everybody want to know. Y'all get on this live feed for one or two reasons. No, one or three reasons. Y'all either want to see us messing and cutting up. Y'all want to see the cars that's coming to the race, or y'all want to hear what the new thing, word on the street is. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump off with this. Word on the street is that King Messi, Scooby, and the track operator, manager, owner of Crossville, Tennessee, had a conversation over exterior weights. We are banning exterior weights. Any ballast weights outside the compartment of the car will not be allowed in the come up. We have talked. It's been months going through. We know a couple of guys have been putting butt hurt bars on. Guys, I apologize. You can hit me right after this live feed, and I will get you a full refund if you're upset or if you don't want to participate. We'll get the spot to another person. We have talked with several people. We looked at all the safety aspects. This is going to be a loaded down show. This is going to be 256 drivers. Joey, I got you. I knew you was going to come on. Hit me up right up. Matter of fact, I'll hit you up and I'll get you your money back. We cannot afford any incident. Car get loose, safety first. Car get loose, those weights hit the wall. Anything happen, it go over the wall and hit a spectator. I, for one, I know Scooby couldn't. We could not live with ourselves. We couldn't. So we got to make the call. I understand we may upset some people. It's better to upset the small percentage and do the right thing than lose this race that we've worked so hard on. So that is our final call. Scooby, you got anything on?
No, I mean, we discussed it. We prayed about it. Like I say, safety is foremost first. And I mean, if something was to fly off one of the balls and hurt somebody, me, you, neither of them will be able to live with that.
Yes. That's how we fully stand behind safety. That is our number one job as promoters, as race organizers. Safety for the fans and the drivers. We want everybody to come and leave. Leave like you came. That's what we want to do. So I see what we're talking about. Let me see. What about rear? That's within the front and rear bumper, John. We know. Bed of trucks, that's good. We cannot have weights hanging off the back. This is the thing. And y'all know we keep it real on these live feed. We don't text. We don't call. We'll address everything on live feed, eyeball to eyeball. Here's the thing. Some of you guys own shops. Dang good caliber shops. If y'all put these things on, we understand y'all have the know-how. Y'all have all the parts, all the material, all this good stuff to do it where we won't have an incident. But for another guy out there to see this and try to compete, may not have the right tools, proper tools, all this good stuff, and to put something on that's not quite the spec and it break, guess who's going to be at fault? Not the drivers, not the fans. It's going to be me and Scooby on anything that happens at that track. Anything sideways. People get sued for less than that. And we got to protect our own interests below the safety of all the spectator fans and all the drivers. So I know we're going to catch some backlash. I'm ready for it. But we had to make a decision, and the decision is made.
Yeah. And also I see Andy was saying what about weight? No weight outside the car.
No weight outside the car.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you, Joe, I seen that. We talked and we can screenshot and put it all. I'm not afraid. I'm a man of my word. When I sit down with my counterpart, Scooby, and everybody in my crew, as well as the track operator, and we're all on the same page, I have to make a call. I have to. We had several being built. You have proven yours. You have ran yours over and over again with no incident. These other guys are not proven. When you start seeing 20, 30 cars come out with contraptions on the back, we can't take enough to make sure it's safe for the whole environment. So like I said, we knew we was going to lose some cars, but we had to make a decision. We want to keep it safe, and safe is what we're about. Safe and a good time.
What about weighted wings made with 1/4-inch steel?
Well, Scooby, it's just like this. If we do no exterior weights, that means no exterior weights, because we got Chicken Hawk. Chicken Hawk run bars off their roll cage and hang plates on them and fully fasten them down. Well, there you go. If you do one, you got to do it all. And that's simple as that. You got to be legit. We try to be as fair can possibly be, but at the same time being safety. We're not trying to change nothing to keep nobody out of this race. That just ain't how we do stuff around here. But when it's a safety aspect of the race, we have to make a call, and that's what we did tonight.
It's got to be contained inside the car.
Yes, has to be. Like I said, anybody that don't agree, this is not negativity. I'm not trying to argue. I'm not anybody that doesn't agree and doesn't want to compete in this race. Please PM me. Give me an opportunity to get you your money back, and let's go on and have a nice day. Like I said, I knew it was going to be an uproar with a couple of folks because that's how you run, but we can't 256 cars. We just cannot take that chance. We can't do it. I keep seeing weighted wings, weighted wings. Weighted wings are the same as exterior weights. It's the same as a butt hurt bar. It's the same. So either we take out the butt hurt bar and leave exterior weights, and that's not fair to Joey Heichel and a select few others. It is not fair. So we got to leave it across the board. Keep the weights. We've been doing this. We ran CW1, CW2, and CW3, and all the weights were maintained on the inside of the car with the exception of Chicken Hawk, which had theirs properly secured. It wasn't a big problem, but now it's a growing thing. Everybody's wanting to do it. When they see multiple cars doing it, if they figure they can compete with it, they're going to try it. All it takes is one situation to kill back-end style racing for every track around. One person getting hurt, one person getting killed, and it will not be at a Grand Hustle event, not because of this. It won't. We cannot afford that.
And I mean, like you say, man, you can get out there with that butt hurt bar and get crazy, and Lord forbid the guy rear end you. It's just not a good outcome.
It's not. Chris, the rear axle mount, that's still within the bumpers in the compartment of the car, but we are going to be securement. Yes, within the footprint of the body. Trying to read these comments. They coming fast. We was prepared for this. We knew it. Agreed, Ryan. Agreed. If we didn't have so many people jumping out of there, it wouldn't have been. But when I get an inbox with 50 messages of drivers worried about their safety on these things, then I've got to address it. I wouldn't be an effective, good promoter or call myself a decent dude if I did not.
And that's right, Ryan. I mean, it ain't just one person gets signaled out. I mean, hey, if these other guys can make it work without it, I shouldn't see why nobody else can't make it work.
Yep, I agree. That's what this is about. This was not a race to get everybody involved. This was a race put together for folks who supported Grand Hustle through us being nobodies, throwing little money races. We got bigger, so we want to do bigger things for those guys. It stretched out and got bigger because we had friends of friends and friends of friends of friends, and they start coming in because they know how we operate. We care about our drivers. We care about our fans. We run a good, tight ship, fair race. Any racer that has ever ran with us know we run a fair race at the end of the day. And this is one of those things. Is safety. It is safety.
I mean, and like I say, it's not the spirit of the class. If you come out there with that hanging out, we might well let Pro Mars in. So I mean, we're gonna keep it fair, like where we started at before all this started out. And like you say, man, we just want everybody. We putting safety first. That's the main thing.
Yes, I'm telling you, I wish it was another way. This has been a week, coming up on a week of conversation between all the people that are involved. Like I said, me and Scooby, my track staff, or my staff, the track staff, the track owner, we have all conversated about this, and we've looked at all the positives, all the negatives, and we had to make a call. Don't nobody get in your feelings and get butt hurt, because y'all know we're not like that. We're not singling anybody out, but we had to make a call, and we're standing by our call. If we lose drivers, so be it. We still gonna pay our payout. Come race with us. Do what it takes. Meet the spirit of the class, meet safety regulations, come out and run your tail off at this 150, 25, 10. Do it. Y'all got it. Y'all know how to tune them suspensions before external weights, because there's a lot of places that don't allow it. Y'all go to Digger Die, they don't allow it. Y'all go race over there and come race with us the same way. We're only looking out for everybody's safety. Nothing other than that.
Yeah.
Still trying to read.
That's right. That's right, John. If somebody, like you say, with that external weight, and we all know if you get crazy, once you get that weight moving, it only gets moving faster. So,
yes, I'm not saying that it's not happened yet. You know what I'm saying? It's not. But we can't take the risk of the possibility of it happening on us. That's the thing. You know, not saying that we're scared of it happening. I know you guys know what you're doing. You guys wouldn't be racing every weekend at these tracks in these races if y'all wasn't perfecting exactly what y'all doing. But to bring it in-house, to bring it in this amount of people and this amount of cars is too much of a possibility of something going wrong when we got this much media cover it. We got this many people. It's just too many moving parts. We just can't do it.
Right. So, again, secure your weight, you know, keep it contained, and it's with that external weight. It's not a matter of it ain't happening. It's when it's gonna happen, and we trying to head it off before it happen. We can't have it happening with us.
Yep. So we're reading comments. We're trying to catch up on comments. We hate to bring it in the middle of a live feed, but like I said, we transparent. We not gonna hide nothing from nobody. If we thinking something, we ain't gonna wait till the last day. As soon as we make a decision, or as soon as something pops up, we getting it out there to the public. We just, hey, that is how we doing. That's why we brought it to you tonight. We got our sponsors out. We got our cars out. Now we're talking about it. Safety first. That is our first. I will be refunding. I've seen some messages on here. That's not a problem whatsoever. I will be refunding your money out of my own personal pocket, because everybody knows Team SE and Scooby, we run this. When I refund your money, the money will not come out of that buy-in pot, because we're going to make our payout. So as simple as that. Do not worry about your money is good. We'll be to you by first thing in the morning.
Someone saying 2 weeks for the event. It's not just you. Everybody got the same 2 weeks. I mean, everybody got the same 2 weeks to test and get the data.
Yes. This was 2 weeks before the event. Only reason being is because I'll say it out loud. He already said he wanted it, and I like Nick. I like Nick. Nick posted a flyer on Facebook of his new butt hurt bar, and I woke up to 50 to 60 messages of drivers asking me if I was going to let that happen, which is Joey has been very quiet. Joey Heichel has a butt hurt bar. It's only a problem when somebody brings the problem to attention. Well, as soon as that was posted, we went straight, had our conversation, made the decision, and bam, here we go. Like I said, we expect some negativity. We do. That's a job we do. We're going to keep on. We're going to roll, and we're going to continue doing what we're doing, being fair to folks. And this is the safest decision that we could have made for everybody as a whole.
If you can't beat them, ban them. We don't have a dog. We don't have a car in the race. We put on the race and paying out the purse. So that's total nonsense. If you can't beat them, ban them.
Yep. That is so not us. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
right,
talking about.
Charles.
Yeah. Hey, we got a guy said he'd be interested in one of the spots for a class filler. I appreciate that.
Yeah, like I say, we're going to have some spots drop off, and we're going to open it up. And, man, I mean, we got people waiting to get in these spots. So,
yes,
like I say.
I'm not going to sit here and lie. This was a hard decision to make because some of the guys are going to back out. I wanted to see them run and participate in this race. And I knew what was going to happen once we made this decision and once we made it public. I apologize that it's 2 weeks out. We're actually a little over 2 weeks out. I do. But we handle situations as situations come. We reach out. We do everything we can for the drivers as racers, by racers, for racers. But we have fans and spectators to think about. God forbid, on my clock, on Scooby's clock, something come off and kill a kid or elderly. You know, it ain't no different than killing nobody else. But to me, that's just, I can't do it. I can't do it. Yes, Andy. Yes. Following suit with basically the dig or die rules.
Written wait.
Yes, sir. I talked to Jamie today. I sent him a message. Been catching up.
All right, Eric Burdett. We'll keep that in mind. We got you.
Man, it's hard to keep up with these comments. Everybody talking.
I know, but you know, a lot of people are agreeing with it, with the safety aspect as our point of it.
Yes, we're more than race providers. We're more than that. We're people at the end of the day. We have jobs, got kids, all that good stuff. When we come out and we do an event, we have a lot of moving parts. It's not only making rules on a race. It's a whole lot of moving parts. We have to make decisions daily, and this was just one of them. Alicia said a lot. Said going extreme with something that was already out. Yes, I agree with that. Why wait until somebody is critically injured or worse? Yeah, I agree. That is our whole idea behind this situation.
What's up, Justin?
Yes. Okay, I'm not going to talk about nobody else. I can only talk about Grand Hustle and this style. Somebody else may change their rules off and on, but for all 75% of the cars that are in this race, y'all know better than that. We try to stick to what we promote, but when it comes to safety aspects, you know, it's a little different. If you got a big problem, you got to solve that problem, and that's what we did today. I tell you, everybody is, man, they talking tonight.
Hey, you know what else? What if you got that butt hurt bar and you get squeaky and the butt hurt bar across the center line?
That's true. That's true. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, on a night like tonight, I ain't even gonna joke. I'll say joking for later on because I understand that some people are pissed. Okay, I understand. We're gonna do the right thing. We're gonna get you your money back. We're gonna let you go to another race. Whatever you feel to do. It ain't no sense in having no, backbiting, arguing, this and that, because I'm not going to do it. We had to make a decision. The decision didn't just come from me. It came from my team as well as the track. So we'll get you your money back, and let's keep on rocking and rolling.
Ain't no love lost.
Ain't no love lost. Think y'all guys do an amazing job at what you do, but in the race that we're having and trying to put on, is just not a spot for it.
Hey, Joey, we appreciate that.
Appreciate that. Yes, we do. It wasn't a problem before today because we didn't have all cars come through me. All cars come through me and Scooby. We had one car. We know that man has proven himself. He knows what he's doing. And we're going to just put it all out there and open. But when these cars start coming and I get a picture, because I go off of pictures, we ain't going to ride to California and check nobody's car out. So I go for a spirit of a class, and so does Scooby. When a car goes out, they send me a picture. They get into the race. They pay their lock-in. Then I go off that picture if it's the spirit of the class. But when it flips over and they come out with something brand new, loophole, whatnot, if it's against or endangering or we get together or whatever and we have to make a decision, that's what we did. That's why today was the call. We had to make the call today. Yes, Megan, you are absolutely right. 50 to 60 messages, what I got when Nicholas had that picture posted. I'm telling you, it's never a problem until you get an uproar. And then I got guys talking about if it's going to be legal in this race. And I'm like, okay, I don't know these guys from nobody. I know y'all. I know what y'all can do. I know what y'all shop can do. I know y'all have the better interest of the fans and everything else. Y'all won't do it if it's going to cause anything wrong. So when I got these guys messaging me, asking me to get on the list and wanting to do the same thing, I don't know if they're capable of securement of something like this, like a butt hurt bar. So it's either one or two things. I tell them no and keep the folks that I got on the list, or I cut it all off at the same time and we go out and race as safe as we can.
No, Amber, it's not since someone else made a bar. It's if that's just think someone else made it and you got another 50 guys that don't know what they're doing and come up with a contraption like that, then it's a recipe for disaster.
I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not going to call no names, but I talked to a driver 2 days ago. After this picture was posted, he called me, and he's a good friend of mine. I'm not going to put no names out in the street. He said by watching that, he was not going to run one, but to compete, he was going to buy his material and building one. It was getting out. It's out of control. Out of control. Yes, Michael, we're trying to watch out for the drivers and the fans. That's all we do. All we do. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm sorry for making no decision based on safety of people. I'm not going to do it. You know, we make it right the best way we can. Anybody that knows me and knows Scooby, anything that we do, if we feel that it's not right or close to not being right or whatever, we make it right. So we're going to do a refund, full refund, and we're going to get those guys their money, and then we're going to go off and have this race. As simple as that. Scooby, you got anything else to say about this situation? Because I'm sure a lot of this will be on Facebook tomorrow, which is I'm probably not going to answer if it's negative, but if somebody has a legit post or legit conversation that they want to have, I will. We got a race to do, and it's been very stressful. We're trying to get through it. We're going to have a good time and a good, safe time. Everybody going to come and leave the same way they came.
I mean,
you got anything to give on that?
I mean, we're gonna have this race regardless, you know, whether you like my man say he's not gonna come to race, but he'll buy the live feed and still support.
Hey, can't do that.
That's all we ask for.
Yep.
Maybe he'll have a change of heart and come up with something else and go test and try it. I mean, hey, like I say, it's no hard feelings, but you know, we all got family. We all got kids. We're gonna have kids out there because we got the candy going for them.
Yeah.
And we just got to put safety first.
That's right. And with that said, we are done with that. We have put the information out. I'm sure Facebook will be flooded with posts, both negative and positive. We're ready for that. When you throw in something of this magnitude, expect some things not to all go your way. So we're ready for that. You know, it's all good. Ain't no love lost. If your opinion is against our decision for safety, then I agree. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not going to be ugly to you, neither Scooby, nobody from the staff. We just going to get it out, and we're going to go and have our race. So with that being said, we're going to run back through these cars for everybody that's coming on. And just missed them, we're going to run back through them real quick. Bring me 65. And 66. Running through them.
Rolling. Man, I love that.
I do too. Something different.
Yep.
I got that, Tyler. I will correct that. Going through 256 folks, I'll make a mistake every now and then. I promise you. More than one. The GOAT. My buddy, Russ Stang, Andy Fortner. Jason Bergstrom. Bobby Parks. Mr. Evan in the house. Some cars in this lineup, man. Some real cars. Carly Roberts. CJ Buckner.
Ryan Mueller, I caught that.
Yeah, I seen that. Hey, I think we're going to like Ryan pretty good.
Yep.
He one of the undercover brothers.
Nathan Jordan take a spot with white trash.
I see. Y'all PM us. If Apparently, we're gonna have a few open spots. If y'all want an open spot, you on this live feed, PM us. Let's fill these spots. We want a full car count, and we want to pay this full amount. Got 5 more. Alabama represent. Trey Styles.
Trey Styles.
Mr. Trent Diaz, 93. All right. One more. And there we go, Mr. Robert Wilson at 96. Like I said, we're going to keep doing what happened.
And to say this lineup is faster than the other two for sure.
Of course, Andy would say that. Hey, it would have been a different story if Andy would have been in the first 32.
Right.
You know how it is. All right, then, y'all. We're going to run back through our sponsors. Like I said, we hate to come to situations like that, but everything we do, we're going to hit it head up. We're not going to hide anything. We're going to come to this live feed. We're going to be face-to-face and put it out there like it is. So we're going to come to our sponsors. Hot Shot Secrets is in the house, our lead sponsor. Zero In Racing, Mr. Mark Odom. Big Iron Environmental. Y'all know them, the McKim folks right down here in Fort Walton Beach. Memphis 10. Oh, Jamie and Kelly Otts. Precise Automotive and Performance. My homeboys Alabama represent. Oh, Ryan Mueller on here talking junk performance. Cooley Smoking Vapors. Mr. Shirley Cooley.
Okay, Samantha. PM us.
ESP is in the house. Driven Speed Performance.
PM us.
Hey, you say this is
SHITBOX Supply.
Matt Rice.
They'll help you get your shit out the box.
Regulators. Mr. Scotty Roberts in the house on Regulated Motorsports.
Mount up.
Mount up. Bomb Track Fabrication, home of these nuts. Beautiful lug nuts. The Racer Outlet. Go see that lady. She gonna bring her yellow truck out and she finna sell y'all some stuff at this race. Miss Karen Price.
She got whatever you need.
Whatever you need. Red Tide Canopies. Mr. Josh Metson just bought us one for Grand Hustle. Gonna be looking sharp. You need to do the same. Big thank you to all the sponsors that's coming to help us out. Like I said, we're gonna address anything we need to address. Come tomorrow. We got it out tonight. There will be no more changes. There's nothing else to change. The rules are so limited. It is ridiculous. There ain't no rules on this race.
Shane.
But we made that change up today. We're going to fix it. We're going to roll on. We're going to have this race. It's in the middle of the work week. Like we always say, everybody don't forget to pray before you lay your head down and have a great, what's tomorrow, Wednesday? Thursday? Great Thursday. My mind all dragged up.
I got one thing.
Come on.
What the Rock say?
Come on.
You smell what the Rock is cooking?
Do you smell? All right, with that being said, folks, thank y'all for coming on another live feed, Grand Hustle Racing, the come up, $250,000. Y'all don't miss it. October 29th and the 30th, Crossville, Tennessee. We are rolling on. Biggest small tire, no prep race in history.
All right, Eric. We'll get to that, Eric. Like I say, me and Shannon both work that Keen message page, so y'all give us a minute. We'll get to it. Our phone be blowing up.
Blowing up.
Yeah.
Can't keep up.
And like you say, we don't sit out the rain on nobody parade. You know, we pray about everything. It all work out. One thing we're not gonna have is a bad relationship with nobody. So
that's right. That's exactly right. You said a mouthful right there.
Right.
I see you. Listen, folks, I'm gonna tell y'all about this. Don't y'all get on this Facebook. Call me on the phone, nothing about no R word. We don't say no R when it comes to the weather. We wait till 10 days out. We do have a plan. We got to get dates together. We're hoping not for no rain, but if it does, we will have a plan. Nobody worry about that. Our 10-day forecast is as close as you can get to being on, and we're over 10 days. We got you. This is not our first rodeo, I promise you. We got some things in the mix. The track officials, the track manager owner is super to work with. When I say that, he is on his job. If we do, he's got something planned for it. Y'all just hold on. We got you.
Yeah. And like we say, y'all share this live feed. It's gonna nip all the controversy in the bud. That's why we do it on live, so you can go and see it. You heard it from the horse in the jackass's mouth.
Yep. Sure did tonight. All right, everybody. Like I said, it's getting late. We got to go to work tomorrow. We got to hit it. We got another 32 cars coming out tomorrow at 7:45. So tune in if you want to see the next of the lineup. Until then, see y'all later. Have a good night.
Hey, Shane.
Yep.
Why I ain't got no cars in my background? I'm out of minutes.
Because we ain't got you out of minutes. Yeah.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
You on a laptop, man. You ain't out no minutes. You crazy. All right, man. I'm going to get off of y'all. I'm tired and hot.
All right.
All right. Peace, everybody.